Good evening, and welcome back to Sports Night in Auburn. My name is Sam Humphrey.
And I'm Kennedy Goodman. Tonight we've got a lot to cover, from Auburn welcoming in Georgia and a Jordan-Hare to basketball shining from Friday to Monday.
You're watching Sports Night in Auburn. Auburn entertains the Deep South's oldest rivalry every year, and as of late, the meetings have been one-sided, but with playoff implications on the line, this one was different. Georgia entered the contest as the last team into the college football playoff at number 4 in the rankings, while Auburn was outside the top 10. The last time Georgia came into Jordan-Hare, it was not good for the Georgia Bulldogs, as they saw their season flash before their eyes of the Tigers with a 40-17 defeat.
Eagle Eye was there to bring you the story of this year's game.
The Georgia Bulldogs and the Auburn Tigers meet at Jordan-Hare Stadium to renew the Deep South's oldest rivalry. With only a few weeks left in the season, both teams have a lot at stake. In order to defeat the Tigers at home, the number 5 Georgia Bulldogs will have to block out the noise from Tiger fans and stay focused on the field. The first half started off relatively slow. Both the Georgia Bulldogs and the Auburn Tigers came out ready to play. With 6 minutes left in the first quarter, Dominic Blaylock received a pass from Jake Fromm and ran it 51 yards for a touchdown. The Auburn defense fought relentlessly against the Bulldog offense. Fromm threw incomplete passes over and over and over again, thanks to the Tiger defense. The second quarter ended with another touchdown from UGA with a 5-yard run by Brian Herron. After halftime, the Dogs and Tigers came to fight. In the third quarter, quarterback Jake Fromm threw it to Eli Wolf for the Dogs' third touchdown. The fourth quarter proved to be a pivotal point in the game of the Auburn offense. Freshman quarterback Bo Nix made a pass to Eli Stowe for the Tigers' first touchdown. Nix barely let time pass before he ran into the end zone for the Auburn's second touchdown. Although the Tigers continued to move fast and fierce towards tying the game up, they could not secure essential final plays. Georgia may have been predicted to win. However, the Auburn offense and defense did not let it come easy. With a loud fan section and powerful plays, Auburn gave the Dogs a hard fight. The Georgia Bulldogs leave Pat Dye Field with a victory, winning 21-14. This win for the Dogs means they'll go to the SEC Championship for the third consecutive year. The Auburn Tigers will play at home against Samford next Saturday, November 23rd. Reporting from Jordan-Hare Stadium, I'm Larkin Carden, Eagle Eye News TV.
So Sam, what does the loss to Georgia mean for Auburn's season?
Well, even though Auburn lost, it doesn't mean that the season is over for the Auburn Tigers. We still have Auburn still has Alabama still to play and can ruin their playoff chances. So it really a lot to play for, and it's the Iron Bowl. It's the best college football rivalry in the nation. Now the college football playoff poll will be released tonight, but the AP poll comes out as follows. LSU number 1, Ohio State number 2, Clemson 3, Georgia 4, Alabama 5.
Oregon 6, Utah 7, Oklahoma 8, Penn State 9, Florida 10.
Minnesota 11, Michigan 12, Baylor 13, Wisconsin 14, and Notre Dame 15.
Auburn 16, Cincinnati 17, Memphis 18, Iowa 19, Boise State 20.
SMU 21, Oklahoma State 22, Appalachian State 23, Texas A&M 24, and Virginia Tech at 25. So Kennedy, how do you see the committee rankings come out this week?
I definitely think that LSU is going to stay at number 1. They are a powerhouse of the team, and I personally think Joe Burrow is unbeatable, so I definitely think they're going to stay at top.
I would have to agree with you. Coming up, we'll take a look at Auburn basketball. You're watching Sports Night in Auburn.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out. Good night.
And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
I was living in a shelter juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination.
I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision. Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah. Invent.
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
Auburn basketball is off to a hot start after 3 big wins to begin the year. Bruce Pearl has his squad firing on all cylinders even after losing key players to professional leagues.
On Friday night, Auburn basketball welcomed in California State University Northridge, or CSUN for short.
Auburn came into the contest off an exciting victory against South Alabama, in which freshman Isaac Okoro played hero with an and-one basketball as the clock winded down in the second half to give the Tigers a 1-point victory.
Eagle Eye was there to bring you the highlights from Friday's game.
Auburn men's basketball had a dominant win over the CSUN Matadors Friday night in Auburn Arena. The Tigers had the lead the entire game and defeated CSUN 117-70. The Tigers went on an 11-0 run to start the game, and 6 of those 11 were from Isaac Okoro. The standout player of the game was Samir Dowdy, totaling 33 points. Dowdy also had 8 rebounds and 3 assists. The freshman Isaac Okoro is definitely sinking into his position in Auburn. He had 17 points and a couple outstanding dunks Friday night. On the other side of the ball, Austin Wiley had 9 defensive rebounds. Guard Javon McCormick also shined Friday night as he set an Auburn single-game record with 16 assists.
I want to congratulate Javon McCormick on a terrific performance and setting that single-season record. The record's been around for a long time, and we made shots. We took our opponents seriously.
The Tigers were very successful when it came to turnovers, scoring 23 points from them. This win advances the Tigers to 3-0. Auburn will be back in action November 18th against Colgate in the second game of the Legends Classic. From Auburn Arena, this is Maddie Joyner, Eagle Eye TV.
After that big win against CSUN, Auburn basketball had the weekend off before welcoming in Colgate to Auburn Arena on Monday, looking to push their record to 5-0 for the first time under head coach Bruce Pearl.
After moving to 19th in the AP poll, the Auburn Tigers look to remain unbeaten against the Colgate Raiders. The Tigers would use a 53-point first half as Samir Dowdy led the way with 20 points on the night. Newly named Freshman of the Week, Isaac Okoro had another productive night, dropping 11 points with 1 block and 2 steals. Javon McCormick led the way in the point guard role as he scored 14 points with 8 assists on the night. The Tigers would go on to win by a final of 91-62, improving their record to 5-0.
That was a really good first half. Really special basketball. We played fast, we shot it, we spread it, executed, got after them really hard, and just didn't give them a chance, suffocated them. If we didn't come out with that kind of 20 minutes of effort and energy and shooting and how we were flying around, it could have been a different story. We just didn't give them that opportunity.
The Tigers will return to action next week in Brooklyn, New York as they face off against the New Mexico State Aggies. From Auburn Arena, I'm Andy Hewling, Eagle Eye TV.
Coming up, we'll take a look at everything else happening on the Auburn campus. You're watching Sports Night in Auburn.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple?
Chop the pineapple.
Nope, I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay. You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope, I'm high. Let's order in. Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be tornado next Thursday.
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back. Auburn women's basketball welcomed in Old Dominion on Thursday, and Coach Fell looked to extend the Tigers' undefeated record to 2 games. After a hard-fought first 3 quarters of back-and-forth action, ODUs used a big fourth-quarter surge from Asia Wayne. The Monarchs pulled away late and took down the Tigers with a final score of 89-77. Coach Flo said after the game, quote, "We're not going to be anyone allowing 89 points," end quote. The Auburn women's basketball team moves to 1-1 on their season, and their next game will be against the UAB Blazers on November 21st.
Auburn volleyball traveled to LSU on Sunday looking to pick up their first conference win of the season as Coach Rick Fold looked for the Tigers to finish their season strong. Auburn opened the match with a solid set after LSU jumped out to a 6-1 lead, but Shania White led the Tigers with quick back-to-back kills and a solo block. After trading points for the remainder of the set, LSU would go on to take the first, second, and third set and sweep the Tigers. The Tigers were led by who finished with the season with high 530, 8 attacking, percentage totaling 7 kills and 2 blocks. The loss drops Auburn to 0-14 in conference play and 6-19 overall.
Coming up, we'll take a look at everything going on this weekend on Auburn Athletics. You're watching Sports Night in Auburn.
Sam, Elmo. Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's going to play his drum.
Drum loud. Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music.
Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text-to-emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at?
Welcome back. Let's look at everything that's going on here on the Plains over the next few days. On Wednesday, Auburn Volleyball welcomes in Florida for an SEC matchup with the game set to begin at 8 p.m. and can be seen on SEC Network. And on Sunday, the Tigers welcome in South Carolina to Auburn Arena at 1 p.m.
Women's basketball travels to Birmingham on Thursday to take on the UAB Blazers, with tip-off slated for 6 p.m. and can be seen on ESPN+. Then on Sunday, the Tigers return to Auburn Arena and welcome in St. Joseph's. Tip-off for that game is set for 7 p.m. and can be seen on SEC Network+.
Swim and Dive travels to Greensboro, North Carolina Thursday through Saturday for the Wolfpack Invite. This will be a prelim and finals meet with prelims beginning at 9:30 a.m. each day and finals slated for 5:30 p.m. each day.
Track and field travels to Terre Haute, Indiana for the NCAA Championships on Friday, with competition set to go on all day.
Jordan-Hare is set to host a game this weekend as Auburn Football welcomes in state rival Stanford to the Plains as Auburn looks to rebound after a tough loss at the hands of the Georgia Bulldogs and a tune-up before the Iron Bowl. Kickoff is set for 11 a.m. and can be seen on SEC Network.
Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Sam Humphrey.
And I'm Kennedy Gooden. You can follow us on Twitter at EETV_sports, Instagram at EagleEyeTV, and check out our website, eagleeyeauburn.com.
We're Eagle, and good night.